Hello everyone, welcome to this week's weekly market view for Monday the 13th of Feb to Friday the 17th of Feb 2023. My name is Vishal. Let's get started. Let us start with the Nifty analysis and let's start with the monthly chart. So if you look at the monthly chart now, so this is our monthly chart, and after a fall in the market, the markets have just been consolidating. We are still holding on to this level of demand over here, as you might call it. 17,482 to 16,759 is the key level. Let's move on to the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, this level is going to be a very key level for the market. We are trading right inside this weekly zone here, and there's a likely possibility that we might correct all the way down till this area here. So in the coming days, we might see a little bit of bearishness in the market. From 17,864, markets might move into a consolidation range. And just like as we saw a fall today in the market, this fall can probably continue tomorrow as well. If you look at the daily chart, this is what we are seeing, a consolidation. And for nearly 4 to 5 days, we are seeing this consolidation. What is going to be more interesting to see is this level of demand over here. From 16,982 to 16,715, and we might have a little bit of supply at the top of this level over here, which is going to be from 18,091 to 18,208. So again, we might expect to see prices range bound. If you look at the volatility, surprisingly, volatility is low right now. So any kind of move to the downside in this market will spike up the volatility. That means options premiums will tend to become more expensive. So at this juncture, if you are an options trader, options buying or creating debit strategies or debit spreads will be the right recipe to make money in this market as an options trader. Let's move on to the intraday charts. On an intraday charts, here are some of the key levels. On the 75 minutes, you have this drop-based drop. So this is the area to watch out for. The levels are a little far away from current market price, but like I said, that because the markets are consolidating, if there is any kind of spike up, we might see these levels getting triggered. And to the downside, you have this gap level over here, which is going to be a key level to watch out for, 17,329 to 17,266. On the 15-minute charts, let's go to the 15 minutes. There is a key level of supply on the 15 minutes, and this is the area which on the day of the budget came close to giving us the entry, but it just missed giving us the entry. So the level to watch out for is 17,991 to 18,024. So any spike up to the upside or downside might trigger these levels in the coming weeks or in the coming days. Let's move on to the Bank Nifty. And if you look at the Bank Nifty here, let's start with the monthly chart. So on the monthly chart, again, this level of demand is holding. So let's go ahead and mark this level of demand. On the weekly, very similar to the Nifty weekly zone, there is this weekly zone on the Bank Nifty as well. And as I said, that if in case there is some bearishness expected in the market, or if there is a fall in the market, then we might see lower levels of Bank Nifty also testing. We have seen a sign of that today already, where the market is trying to break this range, but it has not yet broken. If you look at the volatility here, volatility is indicating that option premiums are still deflated, which means options premiums are cheap. And in case if in the days to come, if prices significantly fall to the downside, then we might potentially see these levels getting triggered. which is 38,450 to 37,531, which is far away from current market price right now, but there is a possibility of these levels getting triggered in the coming days. If you look at the daily chart, very similar to the Nifty level, we have this level of supply, which is again from 42,587 to 43,099. Let's go to the 75-minute chart. On the 75-minute chart, you have this drop-based drop level, and this can act as a key area of supply, 42,600 to 42,899. And to the downside, you don't have any clear level, but this level can be a level of demand from where we can expect the prices to bounce, since this level is already played out. So these are the two key levels of supply and demand on the 75 minutes of Bank Nifty: 38,710 to 38,441 and 42,603 to 42,899. All right, let's move on to the USDINR. Let's identify some key levels of demand and supply on that chart. So pretty much last week when I had done the analysis, the USDINR is just consolidating. Prices have not yet come to this demand zone yet. If you look at the weekly chart, the weekly demand zone is also still intact. There is no supply. Let's move on to the daily chart and let's see if we can see anything interesting on the daily chart. So nothing interesting or clear on the daily chart. So we'll go to the intraday time frames. Now on the intraday time frames, there are some very, very interesting levels. You have 82.96 to 83.04, which is a pro gap. And then you have 81.44 to 81.34 to watch out for. Okay. So these are going to be your key levels on the USDINR. Today we are going to be looking at one of the stocks from the cement sector, which is ACC. So let's quickly look at ACC and identify a key level on ACC. Let's start off with the monthly chart. Now ACC has been in the news and it has been falling quite drastically, and in fact even today ACC has closed 3% down. So let's start off with the monthly chart first. So right now this is the monthly structure of ACC, and as you can see that there is a lot of, or rather a pretty big sell-off that is showing up on ACC. If you look at the weekly chart, it's more or less this area from where the prices have fallen down, and there is no clear level of demand which is visible on ACC yet. Let's move on to the daily chart. Yeah, we do have some key area of demand, but that is a little lower in price right now, and it's not really a great level, but something to watch out for, which is 1437 to 1390. Now because these levels are far away from current market price, many times we feel that these levels may not play out or may not come, but don't try and give up on these levels too easily, because they might just come very, very soon than later. On the 75 minutes, we have a key area of supply here, so I'm going to go ahead and mark this area, and this is where a potential short can be planned. 21.53.20 to 22.41 is going to be a key level on ACC, and in case if price goes into this area, we might again see a downfall in this particular stock till and until the price reaches for 1437 odd levels. Okay, so just keep a close watch on this. Any trigger in the market or any news will probably spike up this stock to this level. That's the time to pull the trigger on this stock. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed our weekly analysis for this week. If you do like our analysis, do not forget to hit the subscription button, and in the video you have an opportunity to post your comments. So feel free to post your comments and we'll be very, very happy to answer them as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a lovely week. Bye-bye.
This should not be treated as a recommendation. Please conduct your own analysis or consult a financial advisor before investing.